You know, I mean, we didn't invent 6 degrees of separation. You know, Kevin Bacon did it a long time ago. So, and in fact, there were several business networking sites, you know, when we started. So Reed and I talked about it after that panel about this initial concept. In fact, I got a domain called PeopleMap, which I really liked. And then during the .com days, someone wanted really to buy it, and I wasn't sure, is it ever going to happen or not? And I had other business ideas and different domains, and so I just sold it. Of course, then later when we were ready to work on it, it's like, oh no, we need a different domain. And we're trying to get well connected. That was sort of our next idea for a domain name. But it was some networking, like a Cisco networking type dealer had that domain, and we said we're not going to pay more than $5,000. So it's a very gradual process often, you know, that can take, so this is like 96 or 97, I forgot, you know, it was like 5 years in the making to even start it and to really actually designing some pages and stuff. Well, actually, all the way for 4 years, so for 6 million users, I was the whole marketing department. There were no other people in marketing. So, and partly we felt that we wanted to make sure, because if you're going to scale up and get lots of users, unless your users do the marketing for you, it would just be way too expensive. Especially since we felt, even though we're creating a lot of value, that value comes as the network grows. So it's not one of these startups where you can start charging right away. So you need to kind of survive. You know, get to your first million users without having revenue, and you know, there's sort of a patience. How much time do VCs let you do it, and how much money they let you spend? And one of the great things been, you know, as the VP marketing, usually with the startups, I was the one who spent, you know, 30 to 40% of the VC's money, and that can be not so good at board meetings. In this case, you know, I was very proud because we really didn't spend any money, and we really tried to do that very consciously. And I think the new marketing is really much more quantitative. It started with direct marketing, you know, when people were sending out those, you know, mail pieces, and because now if you can track it, you can improve it, it becomes much more of a science than, you know, the vision of the grand marketeer who has this brilliant flash of inspiration for a commercial, and you know, the artsy team goes at it and they make a great Super Bowl, and then the phones ring off the hook. I think, you know, on the web it becomes, you know, it's sort of the iteration and the little improvements make a big difference. You know, all 5 of us on the team had a pretty deep conviction that this is really important in business, the trust, you know, and the relationships, because we just see this is how most business happens, whether you hire people, whether you access information, whether you get clients, whether you do market research. So we knew it was essential, and so if it worked, and if we felt the biggest problem was, would professionals really go and, you know, create a profile and connect with their friends? So that was sort of a big unknown, because that's not something professionals were doing before. But if they did it, then we felt for sure they will take advantage of it, and it'll be valuable, and it can be very profitable.